All right, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back. Aeneas here. Today we're playing a mono black corrupt burn deck, basically. So the point of the deck is you control the opponent with all this removal early game. You have a little bit of life game mid game with your Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, your Trespasser, and your Shieldred, and then you use that to kind of stall out until you get to your late game burn spells with the Invoke Despair and the Corrupt as your finishers. And sometimes your Shieldred can also just burn the opponent out, but the main win cons are the Invoke Despair and the Corrupt at the end. Other than that, the other new cards we have in the deck are Gix's Command. So this is a pretty flexible card. Typically commands are very flexible. This was one of the ones that seemed like one of the better commands in the set. And it either acts as like a sweeper, or it can kill like one of the opponent's creature and get back some of your creatures from the graveyard. Or it can give you some counters and lifelink while also destroying something from the opponents. So it's typically always at least a 2-for-1, and sometimes can be more than that, like a 3-for-1, or I don't know, possibly more, but probably the most you're going to get out of this is a 3-for-1, I would assume. Yeah, it's not a perfect answer to all the aggro decks because it says destroy each creature with power 2 or less, and then the last option is each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power amongst creatures they control. So if they have like 2/3 drops and 2/2 drops, or not drops, sorry, 2/3 power creatures or 2/2 power creatures, then this will kill 3 creatures, but it might leave 1 or 2 still on the battlefield, something like that. So it's not a perfect answer to everything, but it is a flexible sweeper-ish type card, which fits in the mono black shell. And then, in some cases you can get back like your Flesh Gorger that you played on 3 and that died, and get it back with your Gix Command to play on turn 7 as a giant 7/5, win you the game, that kind of stuff. So definitely has some nice flexibility in that. The original list that I saw on Twitter had 4 of those, but I wanted to try one more Corrupt in the deck, so I swapped that out. And honestly, there's a few other cards I might want to try out, but I thought the list looked pretty solid overall, so I didn't want to change too much right away. Another card I was considering was Hostile Negotiations instead of maybe one of the Bankbusters. Maybe having 2 of these and 2 Bankbusters could be better, because this one's always going to get you 3 cards, whereas this one is a little bit slower and not necessarily going to like get to the end. You might have to use it to block, or you might have to attack with it and could get killed or removed by a braid or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. It's something to try out, something to play around with, but I wanted to see the power of the deck before swapping too much out. So I left most of it as it was. But yeah, that's it for the deck tech. Let's get into the games and see how it does. See you in a bit. Oh, and by the way, if you're enjoying the content, if you like my videos in the past, or if you're liking this one so far, feel free to click the subscribe button or give a like. It really means a lot to me. It helps the growth of my channel, and I will appreciate you very much. But anyway, let's get into those games. Okay, yeah, I like this hand. We got removal, we got our Bankbuster, and we got a 3-drop, so I'm gonna keep this. And looks like we're against mono red, so having this much removal is going to be pretty nice for us. Probably hold this cut down in case they play something a little bit bigger. Ah, yeah, like a Feldon. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. So then we save 2 damage, and they don't get draws off the Feldon. Alright, so now my options go through the Throat Up or Bankbuster here. I think I'm pretty happy using the removal. There is a chance the opponent uses like the 2-mana draw spell that's in red. But probably I'm okay with that happening if I get my 3-drop down. Okay, another filled in, so yeah, it worked out. Alright, so we'll just get rid of that. Oh, we have the shot. Next turn we'll get down the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Start getting ready for our Invoke. Turn 4 we could Bankbuster plus draw, so that seems pretty sweet. Ooh, Mechanized Warfare, but we'll eventually get rid of that on turn 5. For now, we'll just drop this Bankbuster down. I think I'm not gonna attack in because I want the block. I'm not sure if that's the correct decision here, but we'll go for it now. It could potentially like Lightning Strike the Flesh Gorger, but let's just see what happens. So right now this is doing 2 damage. If I block it, in theory, they would need some other damage source. Ah, Festivities, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. We'll just draw here. Even if they drop a creature down, we're sitting pretty nice. Okay. What are they gonna exile? Okay, the Flesh Gorger. Alright. No biggie. We're not playing a creature anyway. Okay, sweet. And this is a perfect invoke. We get rid of the creature, we get rid of the enchantment. We draw a card. Yeah, wow. Guess mono black is pretty good against mono red. I haven't played this deck yet, so first time experience this kind of matchup. Yeah, that doesn't do much. We have Corrupt up now. I don't know if we really want to use it though. I think we can wait a little bit. Maybe I can go for a draw here. Alright, Trespasser is pretty good. I'll just play this. I'll have Cut Down to hold up, and then I can get rid of one of their creatures and gain the life from it. So we'll just do like Feldon. Sweet. Okay, they have the 3rd Feldon, that's fine. I have another Cut Down, so yeah. I think that's probably the end of the game. Because we've got life gain from the Trespasser going on, we got the Corrupt pretty soon. Do I want to... Maybe I'll just draw with this Bankbuster. Okay, Infernal Grasp. We can drop this Bankbuster down. Swing in with the Trespasser. Yeah, and yep, we'll just hold these up. The draw and the Infernal Grasp, and I really don't think there's much the opponent can do. Okay, sweet. Yeah, and we had the Corrupt coming up for 8. So 8, like a 16 life swing. It's pretty good. I don't know why I keep saying pretty, but it's pretty darn good. Yeah, that's for sure. So, all right, sweet. First win. On to the next game. Okay, we're in the next game, and again, this hand looks pretty good against aggro at least. We got Cut Down, Underdog, Graveyard, Trespasser. So yeah, I'm keeping that. What his name is Loki. Start with a green mana. Interesting. Ah, okay, it's enchantments. Well, we have an answer for that. I could also just maybe drop the Underdog here. Well, maybe Bankbuster's even better. Let's go with Bank Buster. Because I think I'm going to start holding up the removal and then potentially draw cards if they don't do anything. Maybe I could just Trespasser here and swing in with the Bank Buster. Possibly I should have kept that for if they played the one that comes back from the graveyard. Ooh, okay. Don't love that, but they have to discard a card at least. Maybe they forgot that. Okay. Weaver of Harmony. Guess I would have liked to have that one down. We're stuck on 3 lands, it seems like. I don't really want to risk drawing for the land, so let's just kill this Weaver of Harmony. I don't think it really matters, but let's just use Go for the Throat. Bearded Companion. So far, nothing scary from the opponent. Okay, they got their Kami of Transience. It's a little bit annoying. And missed land again. I want a Flesh Gorger here and swing in with the Bank Buster? Or do I want to hold it back to block? Likely they're gonna make this Kami bigger, so I guess I can do this and swing in. Maybe they're gonna block with the Companion? Yeah, okay. It would be nice to get a couple lands here. We would be sitting pretty if we could get 1 or 2. Borrow time, alright. Goes on the Companion. Makes sense, but they can't actually exile the Gorger. Oh, they can. They just pay life. That's right. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot this one didn't have discard a card. Okay. So we're down to 13. Did get a land. That's good. So we can Underdog plus Infernal Grasp. Wonder if I should kill something now. Let's just wait, I think. We might also draw. We might have the Bank Buster come in as a blocker. Another Kami. But at least it's not an enchantment, so that's good. That's a weird attack. And they have no cards, so strange. I guess I'll just draw here. Nice, we got our 5th land. So now I can actually cast Gix Command. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less. And each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power that they control. So I could actually wipe this board out. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I guess it seems alright. Okay. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less, and each opponent sacrifices the highest power. And we can swing in with the Bank Buster to get in 1 point of extra damage. Nice! And the opponent scoops it up. So, power of Gix Command. Win the day there, I guess. I don't know if it's actually that good, but it did help there, so can't complain too much. On to the next game then. Okay, this is the first hand I don't love. We go first. I think I got a mulligan. It really hurts to mulligan this, but just the first play is a 4-drop. Wow, that's even worse. Well, I'm not gonna mulligan twice, so I'll just drop a land. I mean, do I even drop a land, to be honest? Alright, I'm gonna put one invoke back. I just gotta hope that I draw some gas. Alright, nope, of course not. The only consolation is I do have a Gix command, so it looks like this is gonna be a soldier's deck. Maybe I can sweep the board with that. Oh my gosh, alright, I should have put the land back. Yeah. Usually I do put the land back, but I thought, well, I'm going first. I don't want to be super greedy. Oh my gosh. Ugh. And I'm starting to think this is a control deck the opponent's playing. Yep. Oh shoot. Okay. This might be our first loss then. We'll see, we'll see. Like, they gotta have... There's no way they don't have a freaking counterspell here, right? I'm just gonna not... I'm not gonna play into it. I guess they're gonna Wandering Emperor, right? No. Okay. Okay. I hope they'd play it to Fairy. That would be pretty cool, and then I can just invoke, kill it. Nope. My Gix commands actually do nothing. Because I don't have anything in the graveyard or anything. Ah, should I just invoke and let them counter it? It just would be feel so bad. Let's wait one more turn so we can play around and make disappear. Celestis. Alright. I guess we're gonna try it. Yep. Alright. Oh, I wish I hadn't put back the other one. So sad. Oh, maybe they're a hole breaker version. That's not cool. Okay, we have Corrupt. I don't particularly want to just shoot at their face currently, so I guess I just wait. They do have Hullbreaker though, they can cast it. Alright, let's just see. Okay, no Hullbreaker yet. That's good. The only like consolation maybe is that we can play our Phyrexian Flesh Gorgers down for the full price. So maybe they'll have to spend some life to kill them. Okay, still not something useful. I guess this... I mean, I don't think this deck's inherently bad against control, but this draw certainly has been. 3, 6, 7, 8 mana they have. This is only gonna do 8. Not that useful. Alright, just keep passing, I guess. Wandering Emperor.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming. Let your blade do the talking.
Fairy, okay. Maybe they're gonna make a token here.
I'm ready to win.
No, they're drawing a card. Okay. Well, we can corrupt this Teferi I mean, assuming they don't have a counter, which they probably do. Can also use Gix to kill those tokens if I want to. I think I'm gonna kill these. Am I gonna do this? The reason I'm doing it is because I want to play around Make Disappear, and if they can sack one, then they'll get to counter my Corrupt. It's a slim chance, but yeah, I'm gonna take the risk, I guess. Okay, they're thinking about it. They're slow rolling me, or maybe they're deciding if they want to counter? Ah, okay. Alright, that's a thing, I guess. At least we get the Bank Buster down. We don't really have another good answer for Teferi at the moment, though.
For the sake of the future, I will defend the past.
I don't think we shuffled the deck, so there's one of our answers at the bottom, fortunately.
Knowledge is meant to be shared.
Do I even have a way to shuffle? Not really, right? Okay. That's a bummer then. Kill that. Dun 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 dun. See what I want to do here. I don't really want my Bank Buster to die. But I can't kill the Teferi unless I use this. Also feels like a waste though. Let's draw a card. Oh, okay. I'm at 6 mana left. I think I just blitz this. Dissipate, okay. Alright, I guess I should have seen that coming. But I guess that means they don't have the counter anymore, probably. Most of these decks run 2 to 3 dissipates. So they might have one more, but the odds are low. So maybe I can get the Gix through or get an Invoke through if I draw that. I get another draw here. Okay, that is something. But I think we still try for the Gix. Like sack the big creature and destroy the other one. Then we can play the Flesh Scourger and crew the Bankbuster to swing in. Maybe? Okay, I'm one. Oh, they're gonna buff their 2/2, I guess.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Interesting.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Alright, well, that does throw a wrinkle in my plans. I suppose I could still try it. See what happens. Maybe I need to kill the Wandering Emperor. Okay, yeah, they have. Well, Soul Partition's not that bad. I get to draw more cards. Ooh, they discard a Farewell. What does that mean? Guess they're not worried about my graveyard at all? Or this Flesh Gorger?
Guards, to me.
And Teferi's at 7. Kinda crazy.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Another Teferi. That's also pretty crazy.
I won't back down.
Alright.
Much to consider.
So they just sacked their own Teferi just to get one extra card. Alright. Well, that is a little bit annoying. Okay. No, I didn't get anything good. Alright. So 9 mana. And I can clear this board, but it doesn't really do anything. Maybe I can drop the Bankbuster and use the Infernal Grasp on the 3/3, which is gonna grow bigger. Can even... guess I can even draw. Okay. It's removal, I guess. They're tapped out? Maybe I should just kill it now then. Yeah, I don't know how I come back from this.
Show them
Pretty
how
far
we
behind.
are enemies.
I would need like a corrupt to kill the Teferi and then them not to have a counter somehow. And then maybe I could start coming back from that, but I'm pretty far behind on the board as well.
Everywhere.
Might have to scoop this one and just move to the next one. I don't even have creatures here to get back. Another land. Yikes. Alright, I guess I have to draw. There's not, like... don't really have another option. Well, that's not it. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. And if I draw, I think I don't have enough mana left. Maybe Shieldred. Is that, do I have enough? I have 6 mana. I mean, Shieldred's not even that great though. I think it's like a, you know, if we had drawn shield, do it at the beginning of the turn, maybe. Because we're gonna take 6 and we don't gain life until the next turn, so. Alright, yeah, we're out of this one, unfortunately. Bummer. But I think this deck is geared more towards the aggro decks, which is just everywhere in the format, so. Yeah, you're gonna lose something like that. Alright, well, let's try one more. Okay, we go first. I kind of like this hand, so I think we'll keep this. It's got removal, got draw, got our win cons. If it's against like creature based decks, then it will be good. Alright. So I could either Infernal Grasp this. I kind of think there's no need to kill this one. Probably I need to kill like the 3-drops, so let's play the Bankbuster here. Gix command can also clean that up pretty nicely. I might have to kill that Thalia though, because it's gonna make my Gix cost more. As much as I don't want to. Well, let's see. Maybe if they swing in here, I might just kill the Thalia. Valiant Veteran. Okay. So, yeah, I actually think I'm gonna kill this Thalia then. And then, like when I sweep the board, it should kill that Valiant Veteran. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. So I have removal and a Bankbuster draw. And then next turn I can Gix command. Let's see what they play here. They might play the... Oh, Siege Veteran, okay. What do I want to do here? I guess I have to kill the Siege Veteran. Otherwise they'll get a lot of tokens. I wonder if it's worth using the Gix at this point. Maybe I should though, just because I'm behind. Could invoke, kill one of them. But I have 2 Gix command, I guess it's fine to use this. So we'll just make them kill everything. Okay. So let's see. Obviously I would want to sweep this, but it only takes 1 mode of my Gix to sweep this, so I don't really want to waste that. Could invoke here, kill one of them, draw 2 cards. I guess that sounds pretty good. They'll probably sack Thalia. And then I can sweep next turn. Oh, okay, that's really nice. Little life gain will help a lot. Oh, and they played out everything. I love to see that. Alright. Yeah, I can still sweep this whole board. So... I'm sitting at 7 mana. It's too bad I couldn't get this token to pop off, but... Yeah, 2+1 on one target creature gains lifelink. Okay, yeah, I guess I just sweep. Doesn't matter. Guess they're gonna draw a card here. I wonder if they're gonna try to make it indestructible. But because of what I chose, it's not gonna work. Oh, okay. They didn't read carefully. Because now they sack it. Ah, that's sad for them. Okay. So they can swing in with the land, which is a little bit scary, but they choose not to. Oh, they still can, actually. Alright. Alright. So we need to get something... I mean, I guess if we drop a Gorger down, it's life gain. Can we count on that? We might just want to drop double Gorger for 3. Oh, okay. Having the cut down is pretty huge. So I think we're safe now to drop this one for 7. Because that's gonna get us back in this. And then we have the cut down to kill the Denic. Alright, we got it. Nice. Alright, so yeah, the deck seems pretty good. Yeah, let's talk about it in post-game wrap-up. Awesome. Alright, well that's it for the games today. We played 4 games on the ranked ladder. We went 3-1, and the deck did very well. The game we lost was to Control, which would be a bad matchup for us, and on top of that, we drew horrendously that game. I had to mulligan, and then my second draw wasn't any better. It was almost the exact same hand, and then we just drew all straight lands from there. So not a great representation of the deck in that game, but the other 3 games were so easy to win. Just steamrolled everyone. So definitely the deck has a lot of power, and it plays somewhat like a control deck, which is kind of interesting because you have just so many removals. Cut down, go for throat, infernal grasp. You've got the Gix command is basically like a sweeper. Invoke Despair is your finisher, Corrupt is your finisher, and then you have some creatures in the middle to gain you some life. And also, they almost act like, what's that angel? Baneslayer Angel, where it's like, it's a huge body, it gains you some life, the opponent can't remove it easily, so they can't swing in and attack. So yeah, Shieldred and the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger kind of act in that same manner, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, the deck was great. The deck did great, really fun, really not too difficult to pilot, I would say. Gix command is the only one that's pretty tricky to make good use of, because you want creatures to your graveyard a lot of times, or you want it to be a sweeper. And if you get an opponent who's not playing a lot of creatures, or they're playing really large creatures, it can not work out super great for you. But at least in the aggro matchups, it was really good, and it would clear the board and win you the game. So yeah, definitely good there. Corrupt, we had the first game where it was going to win us that turn, the turn the opponent conceded. So I wouldn't say it was a win more in that situation, but we were winning, but not super ahead, and it would have definitely just closed out the game. So I think Corrupt is still good. I also used it in the control matchup against the Teferi, and that was pretty good, though they just had a million counters and bounce spells and stuff like that. So unfortunately, it still wasn't enough in that matchup. But I think it's good, and it's a good way to stabilize turn 6 against an aggro deck. You could remove some big creature and gain a bunch of life. So definitely think it fits the deck just fine. All right, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you have other decks that you want to see me play, or decks that you are enjoying, and I'll check them out. And other than that, go out there, have some fun on the ladder, and until next time, see ya.